Hello, this is Brian. Today is Sunday evening, October 17th, 2021. I'm over here along the road leading from Lake Isabella up into the Sierras. This is, I believe, M99, I believe is the number of this road. And I want to present a spotlight on shrubs right now. Now, I know it's getting kind of late in the afternoon going into evening, so I'm going to probably try to keep this kind of short and sweet before it gets too dark. But today's spotlight on shrubs is on buckbrush. And this is it right here, Ceanothus cuneatus var. This is a small to quite large evergreen shrub in the Buckthorn family, the Rhamnaceae. And it's, again, another part of our Ceanothus community. In other words, they call them California lilacs. So these are pretty common here in the Kern River Canyon, which is where we are right now. We're a little above 3,000 feet, maybe, a little above 3,000 feet. Sherman Pass Road comes up that way just a little bit. But buckbrush, it's got very small leaves, oppositely arranged on these small little spur twigs over here, as you can see. You know, these oppositely arranged spur twigs. And these leaves are very small, very small. Very, very small and roughly spatulate or ovate. Let's see if I can get the shape of the leaf. The leaves are very small on these guys. Some specimens, their leaves are a little bit larger, but they're very kind of oval shape, ovate. Sometimes they have a little notch at the tip of the leaves. Every now and then you'll see a notch at the tip of the leaves. But this is a pretty widespread shrub here in California, especially, you know, in chaparral, the edge of woodlands, and like other California lilacs, they're not related to the actual lilacs, which are in the genus Syringa, which are in the Oleaceae, the olive family. Again, this is in the Buckthorn family, the Rhamnaceae. So it's related to actual like plants like red berries, buckthorns, and even jujubes. So it's related to the jujubes as well. So again, oppositely arranged twigs. This is one of the group of Ceanothus that actually has oppositely arranged twigs. And in the spring they get these small clusters of white flowers, not not as explosive as some other species like chaparral whitethorn with its big blue wands of halogen flowers, halogenly beautiful blue flowers. But I believe they're kind of whitish, creamish color, and they come out in the spring. And then during the spring going into summer, they develop these seed capsules, and then they, like other species of Ceanothus, they're usually chambered, and then they burst open, and the seeds sprinkle all over the place. I'm trying to see if I can find any old remnant fruits. Usually, after they explode, the capsule pieces disintegrate, and all is left are these little stands. These little things right here. This is usually all that's left is the empty bottom of the seed capsules. So you'll see that on a lot of species of Ceanothus. Again, it's really hard to get a good detail of the leaves, but you can see here, very narrow, very oval, and usually the bark is kind of a light grayish color, as you can see going down the stems. Bark's kind of a grayish color, and then eventually, sometimes it might form twisty furrows at the base of older plants. This is actually fairly common in this area. Where we are is in Tulare County, southern Tulare County. We're by the Kern River, the North Fork of the Kern River. We're surrounded by riparian vegetation like Fraxinus velutina, the Arizona ash. We got white alder, Alnus ramifolia, and then lots of gray pines, Pinus sabiniana, and occasional black oaks, Quercus kalagi, canyon live oaks. And then a lot of times they'll be up in the chaparral, and a lot of their common brethren include chamise, flannel bush like this. This is flannel bush, one of its associates. And then just the edge of woodlands and disturbed areas, Yerba Santa, And I believe this is Eriodictyon californicum. It looks like Trichocalyx, but I think this might be Eriodictyon californicum. So they're a big, they're a major part of the chaparral, but also, as you can see there, they like to also grow on woodland edges. So that's the beautiful buckbrush. Ceanothus cuneatus, variety cuneatus. And this was a short but sweet episode of Spotlight on Shrubs with Brian. Come out here to the Kern River and check these guys out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another episode of Spotlight on Shrubs.